Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another true crime reading. This time, it is the highly requested. Y'all have spammed me on every platform for the past week and a half. It is the Idaho college murders. So, the reason why I haven't done this yet is because there was so much misinformation. I was so confused. I have heard so many conflicting stories. People are making things up left and right. It is really hard to discern what is accurate and what isn't. It seems like there's really very limited, if not any information. But supposedly, there were 4 people who were murdered, 3 girls and 1 guy, in a house, and 2 other people were asleep, allegedly, in the basement while it happened. And nobody knows who did it or why. And they are college kids, and they still haven't found the person who did it. So that's basically the only information that I know that is like what people know. Everything else is just speculation, and the police haven't said anything. So I don't know how helpful that I'm going to be able to be. I don't know if I'm going to even get anything. I am very confused. I mean, the amount of misinformation about this case is actually kind of weird. And I've never seen a case have so much misinformation. And granted, it's like when a case is popular, it's going to happen. But some part of me is almost like, is there some sort of strategy involved with the spreading of the misinformation? I don't know. Is it on purpose? I don't know. But I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to do this respectfully, trying to get answers. Everyone is asking me to do this, and you're right. I need to try and help if I can. So remember, these readings are all alleged for chambers only, and let's get started. Okay, so, oh no, I don't like a first pull Wheel of Fortune at all. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like what I just felt. Do any of them come from privileged family or privileged upbringings, or are any of them wealthy, or is there any sort of prestige, or is there any sort of discrepancy between them and your average person? I don't know if that's like popularity or what, but right off the bat, the Wheel of Fortune is like golden opportunity for me, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is like good luck. And the 9 of Cups is about manifestation, which to me is about getting what you want. And then we see the 2 of Wands, which is a friction between 2 people. And the 10 of Cups, which is a happily ever after reversed. Or the 10 of Cups reversed is also about someone else not getting their happily ever after. It could also be family. So there definitely seems to be someone that I'm picking up on. Now, this might not be the murderer, alleged murderer. This might just be someone around that maybe is connected or has information, or maybe it's just a random thing I'm picking up on. Okay, so don't come for me. But what I am seeing is someone feeling a discrepancy between them and this person, almost feeling like this person is like the antithesis of, like it's like you're privileged almost. I'm not going to lie to you. The 2 of Wands could sometimes be sex. It could also just be friction between 2 people. It's very difficult for me to be able to tell specifically. Usually if I'm doing a reading on a client, they'll be able to help clarify that card for me, because it's either friction between 2 people or some sort of sexual tension. Granted, in the grand scheme of things, because there was a murder, right, and 3 of them were girls, it is possible that someone, felt like they didn't have a chance or were rejected. It's not impossible to read the 2 of Wands that way. The problem is that even if that's the case, if this is the person I'm picking up on, the energy there with the 2 of Wands reversed is someone that feels like almost inadequate compared to them. It's, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but remember the movie Parasite? By the way, I did not like that movie, but I'm seeing Parasite, which is like the differences between people who are privileged or are wealthy or not. Like, to me, there's some sort of discrepancy here between someone and them, and feeling like you just have everything you've ever wanted. There's definitely that energy. It's coming across very clearly here in the beginning. Okay. Four of Cups, 10 of Pentacles reverse, and Queen of Cups. I wouldn't even be shocked. I mean, yeah, you can read that as maybe someone knew what was going on or whatever, but it could also just literally be because the Four of Cups is apathy. So that could read as someone that's fed up and over it, but it could also read as someone who's detached. It wouldn't be far-fetched for me to believe that there's potential for this person to just be like judging a book by its cover or just like walking around and finding someone. Do you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be so there is potential for this to be someone that just saw an opportunity and took it. That is possible. It's not impossible. Because again, it's very difficult for me, and I'm being honest here. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you guys. It's very difficult without like a client in front of me to be able to distinguish which direction that's coming from. But that's either reading as someone that was like, oh, perfect, my perfect victim, right? Or it's someone that's just fed up with this person. Because apathy and detachment has to exist one of those ways. And the Ten of Pentacles is reversed with the Queen of Cups, which means there has to be some level of motivation with this person has everything I've ever wanted or has it all together or appears to have it all together. That's a part of this equation, no matter which way this stands out. That person has it all is a motivation here, period. It's a motivation here if this person has it all. I do feel very much like a fight back type of energy. I feel a rebellious energy is what I feel. Temperance is gossip. It's also patience and balance. That's also the bar. The Lover's card is reversed, Eight of Swords. Somebody definitely turned someone down. There's a form of someone turning someone down or someone not interested in someone or that plays a part in this scenario. Now, maybe someone turned someone down at a bar and it put them in the wrong place at the wrong time because of it. That's possible. But for me, there has to be someone that they met that night that was either rejected or ignored that contributed to a chain of events. Again, could be wrong place, wrong time because of that, trying to avoid someone or get away from someone. But it definitely feels like there's something to that. Like it could be as innocent as like they turned someone down or they want to get away from a creep. They left the bar and they walked right into a killer, right? Or it could be a little bit more sinister. So again, I'm being very honest with you and straightforward with what I'm seeing, and I can't always place it 100%. And I don't want to contribute misinformation or misdirection, when there's already that going on. Okay, so one of them has been stalked or was being stalked. Again, don't know if this plays a part in the actual murder or if this is something that's in addition or adjacent to the murder, but someone stalked because the Ten of Swords is a backstabbing and a betrayal, okay? So that's personal. And the Star is about attention, and it's also about social media for me. And that's about keeping an eye and keeping tabs on someone on social media, paying attention to social posts, knowing where this person is located. The Knight of Cups is reversed in the Four of Pentacles, which to me is I can find out where you've been, where you spent your money, where this is the type of person where it wouldn't shock me if this is the type of person that was watching the food truck live stream and was able to find them from the food truck. You know what I mean? Like this is the type of person that was like keeping an eye on one of them at least. There is totally someone that was keeping an eye on one of them. I don't know if this is directly like related to the actual murder or if it's adjacent, so don't come for me. But all I can tell you is I am pretty convinced, allegedly for timbers only, in my opinion, that one of them had a full-blown stalker. Knew where they were at all times, was paying attention. I'm getting the Four of Pentacles, which means like I would pay money to be able to find out where you are. Like the Four of Pentacles would be like, I look at the Four of Pentacles as like someone, so like I look at, okay, let's use the Twitch stream as an example because like I just brought up the Grubhub Twitch stream, which I don't know if that even, Grub Truck, excuse me. I don't even know if that has relevance or not, but the Four of Pentacles would be like someone who donated. To me, that's like a donation, like to get like an alert on a screen. Like that's like someone who's like willing to spend money to find information, willing to do what it takes to get information, willing to do what it takes to know where you are. Four of Pentacles reversed is like someone that's willing to pay money to look up your records, or willing to, pay money to research you. Like this is someone that is willing to go the extra mile. It would even be someone that's willing to pay a hacker or someone to see if they can get information. Like this is someone that's willing to invest time, effort, and or money in order to find information. I do think that whoever did this, okay, here's the thing. The Justice card usually is a good sign of justice being delivered. So there is a good chance that they will find this person. That doesn't mean they are going to find that person, so don't come for me. But if everything goes according to plan, they should be able to find this person, okay? So hopeful, let's fingers crossed for that. However, the Nine of Wands about things getting worse before they get better, and the Eight of Pentacles, which means that someone snapped. The Eight of Pentacles is a plan. So someone had a plan here. This was a strategic plan. And justice being upright makes me think that this person has been on the radar before for something. That sometimes that means they have priors, or it could just be people have said before, like there's something, this person is capable of something. Like there's some sort of like sketchy legal behavior, or a document or, something from the past with this person. Like maybe they've been to court before or something. I don't know, but I don't know if it's a restraining order. I don't know, but it's like there's something there. Okay. Here's the thing. Do we know for a fact that this person broke in? Is it possible that this person was like knocking on the door or something and pretended to be delivery or something, or did they break in? Do we know? Because sometimes with the Nine of Wands, things get worse before they get better. Part of me wonders if this person was pretending they were someone else. Oh, I'm so-and-so's friend. Oh, I know this person, or I'm looking for this person. Like, I'm wondering if there's some level of familiarity or something there. I can't figure that out. Maybe they were able to get inside because they pretended to be someone else. But for me, this is like, usually with the Nine of Wands and the Justice, things go haywire. So they don't start off haywire. They become haywire. So it's even possible that someone came in, this person was friends with someone or knew someone or said they knew someone, and they're like, wait, do you really know this person? And maybe they were trying to call the person to figure out if they really knew them. But there's definitely something here to do with familiarity and a questioning of who someone's identity is and what their relation to another person is. Because I'm in my mind's eye, I'm like in the room and they're like, are you really that person? Or who are you? Or you did this or you did that. You're looking for who? Like there's a connection. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that was their way of getting in, or if it happened before, or if it happened while they were inside this person. But yeah. And I'm open to being wrong. Again, I get feelings and metaphors, so they're not always exact or direct. I'm sorry. Ace of Swords is reversed. Regrets. King of Wands. Eight of Wands. Did the boyfriend let them in or something? Somebody here, there's an immediate regret. There's definitely an immediate regret. So I don't know if they let this person in or if they got in, but there's an immediate regret, and then everyone knows something's something's wrong. To me, there's a panic. There's a holy shit, something's wrong, and then a panic. Because this is regrets, aggression, panic, everything happens quickly. And sometimes the King of Wands means there may have been a fight or an altercation or something too. Like maybe there was like an argument or something too. Sometimes I obviously can't 100% say. Queen of Swords reverse, Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I can tell you that I do believe that one person was a specific target. The Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords makes me feel like one of them was the target. I don't know if I would say that the initial plan was a direct murder. It's possible, because I do see a plan. It's possible that the initial thing was a murder, but it's also possible that there was maybe a confrontation that escalated into a murder. Just because if I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles, meaning I have a problem with one person, I'm focused on one person, that makes me feel like, well, if you focused on one person, were the other people just collateral, or were the other people, just, whatever? You know what I mean? Like, were the other people just... Especially because it looks like someone defended someone. That's another thing that I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Someone defended someone. So I'm wondering if the couple defended one of the girls, or if one of the girls defended one of the other girls, or someone defended someone else. Someone was protective. Which one of the girls must have had a protective spirit, like the mom of the house. Like one of them had to be a protective spirit and was like the mom of the house. Because I'm seeing that as well, like someone being very protective. But maybe that's just her personality that I'm picking up on, and maybe it doesn't have a direct relevance. Five of Pentacles reverse, Death card reverse, Strength card reverse. The Five of Pentacles is an abuse of power, having power over someone. This person must have been pretty strong. Or super calculated. Did they say how many times they were stabbed? This person, here's my thing, okay? This person either had to be really strong or really pretty precise with where and what they stabbed. Because Five of Pentacles means I overpowered. So to me, I either see that as precision or strength. Especially with the Strength card reverse, which is a vulnerability, which makes me think finding your vulnerability or finding your vulnerable point or your weak point. Finding someone's weak point, right? Like, did you know where to stab? Did you research where to stab? It's interesting here. I'm not sure if that's literal or not. Okay. Dude, this Knight of Swords reverse. This person is not... The person that I'm seeing here, not a good person. Bad behavior all around. Nine of Swords is reverse, and the Judgment card here, which... makes me feel like this person feels judged by society. Sometimes you could read that as like a hermit or a recluse. But other times it could just be someone who just feels judged by everyone. Maybe isn't vocal about it. Clearly, obviously suffers excuse me, from some sort of mental anguish. There's the hermit. Do you see what I mean? It's weird. I mean, I guess if you're gonna drive, if you're a murderer, right? I guess that's gonna happen regardless, right? You're gonna feel isolated. Sun is upright, and the Six of Cups is reversed. They feel like their happiness was destroyed. I'm sure they have family issues too, but they feel like their happiness was destroyed, so they don't want other people to be happy. It's almost like they feel like other people caused their problems in their life. Other people maybe broke something of theirs or destroyed something of theirs. Is it far-fetched for me to say that I feel like this person was making a statement? Sick person. The King of Swords is reversed, the Seven of Wands is reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles. Whoever did this If they're still alive, I don't know if I would necessarily say they feel remorse. If they're still alive. Because again, we don't know what happened. Maybe something happened that we don't know. I don't know. But the King of Swords reverse the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, that again, I'm seeing someone who feels defeated. I see someone who feels like, fuck the system, fuck everyone, life isn't fair, and I'm going to show you that life isn't fair. It's a very rebellious energy, and it's someone that would be proud of making a quote unquote statement. Like, this is someone who is comfortable with the energy. It's kind of scaring the shit out of me, I'm going to be honest with you. Magician, Empress, and Five of Wands. Avoidant. Maybe they have mommy issues because Empress is there. Maybe they said something to their mother. I don't know. But what I can say here is I do feel like someone has the ability to tell on themselves. So I don't know how that's going to play a part in this. You know, maybe we'll never notice it. I mean, it could be an anonymous person on an anonymous forum, right? Who knows? But I definitely feel like someone's telling on themselves. Who was going on a trip? Six of Swords. Was someone going on a trip? Three of Cups. Was someone going on a trip? Was anybody going on a trip recently? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups. Was anybody going on a trip? Six of Swords is distance, travel, change, in the internet. Okay, Queen of Pentacles reversed and Three of Cups, which makes me feel like there's a significance about a trip. Now, I don't know if that means I have to do something before you go away, or if there was some problem or issue with the trip. Because that looks like a window of opportunity that's closing in. Three of Swords reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. So that's like past issues, maybe ex issues, whatever. So for me, again, there's a connection between one of the girls and this person, and then I'm seeing maybe it's not a direct connection, maybe it's like inadvertent. I don't know, because there's some sort of stalking energy I'm getting. And then I'm seeing a trip and the Three of Cups. Was someone supposed to be on the trip with them and canceled the last minute? Or was the trip someone else's idea? Something to do with the trip is triggering me. Now, I don't know. Again, maybe it's just literally as simple as like, oh, I have to get, I have to confront before the trip or before they leave. But the trip has, I don't understand why I'm getting the trip. I don't understand that. Did she post about the trip on social media? Was the trip someone else's idea? It's so weird. I don't know what that has to do with this, but whatever. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Ace of Wands reversed, Two of Swords, and Eight of Cups. Did she want to go on this trip previously and then canceled? Or did she talk about it and then something else took precedent? Because what I'm seeing is a decision that I made is one that I wanted to make previously but didn't. So maybe that's cutting someone off. Maybe that's the exact trip. Maybe there's just something. It's like I wanted to make a decision previously, but I didn't or I couldn't, and I made the decision now. And the Two of Swords is a permanent decision. So that means like new job, that could mean new boyfriend or breaking up with an old boyfriend or moving states or whatever. There's like a permanent decision that I thought about previously, I was going to do previously and then didn't, and now I did. That has a lot of significance too. Yeah, the moon is reversed. Like, surprise, here's my secret. I'm not going to be able to do this anymore, or I'm leaving this, or I'm doing that. Ace of Cups reverse and the High Priestess reverse. It's like, I'm leaving all of my friends, or I'm separating from all these things. I don't know if I'm helpful at all here, to be honest. Sorry in advance. Yeah. Page of Swords, now's my opportunity. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. I need to confront or I need to address something before it's too late. And then it goes haywire. That's the best that I'm getting now. Again, I could be off and wrong. I could just be picking up on stuff that was around them at the time. You know, this might have just been going on at the same time as a random murder. I don't know, right? I'm doing my best. But I can tell you with confidence, I really feel strongly someone was collecting information on one of the girls and was stalking, and I think one of the other girls was very protective of her. I do feel that. Or at least one of the guys. I mean, it could be about the guy. Probably unlikely that it's the guy. It was probably one of the girls being stalked, but who knows. Anyways, this is the best I can do. When we get more updates, maybe I'll try and do it again when there's more information. So I can kind of figure out which direction to go in with this, because again, sometimes it's really difficult to read the nuance of this if you don't have any information. Cause it's like I've said before with many of the cards, it's like, it's either going to go this way or that way. And I can get the area, but not always the direction, if that makes sense. So I can pinpoint an area, but not if it goes left or right, if that makes sense. So I did my best here. I'm sorry if I disappointed. A lot of pressure to do this reading. I was going to wait even longer for more information, but you guys have been hounding me and you're right. So I did my best. If you guys like that, make sure you follow me on all my socials. It's Antphrodite everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Antphrodite. Okay? I love you guys. Until next time, bye.